Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Wednesday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Hope everyone's doing well. A couple of things I want to do today. And I've already pre-opened this one, but I want to show some VCLT that I received in the mail. Thank you so much. It was amazing. And B, I was watching my two good friends who just live up the road here, about 15-20 minutes west of here, Mr. Larry Graves, aka the Canadian Stud Muffin, and Glenn Calloway from the Basement, as they were showing their top 20 Kinks songs, which was amazing. I loved it. So I'm going to kind of do a follow-up to that, not necessarily show 20 songs. I'm going to show the albums that I have by the Kinks, and just talk about some of the great parts of those albums, some of the songs involved in those albums. Because Glenn was mentioning he didn't have a lot of studio albums by the Kinks, he had a lot of compilation albums. So just kind of a follow-up thread, I guess you'd call it. Not to take over what they've done, because they did an amazing job and they chose some great songs. So I want to try to accomplish those two things this morning. Before I get into everything, though, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. I want to continue to put great content out there to be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection. It's because of you guys, your likes, your subscriptions, your wonderful comments that keep me going, keep me motivated to do this kind of thing, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys are just wonderful and amazing. Thank you for all the subscriptions. Thank you for all your wonderful words and comments. It's just amazing. It makes me feel so good. So when I say that, especially coming from this person here, who was a viewer of Larry's channel, Canadian Stud Muffin's channel, and since I've been doing some live feeds, she's becoming a viewer of my channel, and we've corresponded and talked about, we've talked a lot back and forth on Messenger. Super wonderful, nice person, and she's kind enough to send me some CDs. So the other day I picked up this great album, and I had to buy it, A, for the cover, and B, because I thought this looks like a cool band. And I don't normally buy compilation albums or greatest hits albums, but I found The Move, their greatest hits, becoming one of my favorite albums. But I'm not 100% sure what she sent, but I think she sent me some cool stuff based on this greatest hits album. So this is from Jean, and I hope I'm pronouncing your last name, Jean Gauthier. That's how I would pronounce it here up in Canada. If it's pronounced differently, I do apologize, Jean. But Jean's so nice, so wonderful. So again, I previously opened this one just for time and noise. But cool bubble wrap, which I'll play with later. And there is a note in here, which is cool. This was from downtown Vancouver, the Moda Hotel, which is beautiful. She's actually from Washington, so obviously on a trip to Canada. So it says, "Hi Robert, March 16, 2022. Glad you're getting into the move. Also see if you can track down Message from the Country and the compilation album Split Ends. Some of their best 45s are on Split Ends. I'll definitely look for those two for sure. Jeff Lynne's previous band, The Idle Race, is really good too. As Jeff Lynne was part of the move, which was amazing. As are Roy Wood's solo LPs, Boulders and Mustard. I love Shazam and I love Shazam as well, and both melodic and heavy. Jean." So thank you, Jean, for that. I really appreciate that. And she did send me another follow-up message that one of these CDs, one of the disc ones, are unfortunately in her player. So she's sending me that, which is cool. I really appreciate you doing that. So what do we have here? We have Looking On by The Move. You've got disc 1, remastered as well, released on Fly Records. Then you got bonus tracks. You've got disc 2, Looking On, and Outtakes and Rarities, and then BBC Sessions. I love all that stuff. So there's the band there. There's Mr. I'm pretty sure that's Jeff Lynne there. guy right there. Oh, yeah, this is one missing the CD, but she says she's going to send that to me, which is cool. Which is cool. This didn't take too long, so I don't think that one's going to take too long as well. What do we got here? We got a poster. Yep. Cool. The Move, Looking On. That's an awesome poster. Nicely packaged, this CD. Yeah. So you got Bevan, Rick Price, Roy Wood, and Jeff Lynne as The Move. This is cool. So there's another photo. I think I saw a booklet in here as well. Yep, saw a booklet in here as well. Sorry for the glare. So it just explains the CD itself and the discs involved. Cool photo of the band. So you got Roy Wood on oboe, sitar, slide guitar, cello, guitar and bass, and all saxes. Jeff Lynne on guitar, piano, vocals, percussion, and drums on Feel Too Good. Rick Price on bass. Bevan on drums and percussion, and Doris Troy and P.P. Arnold on backing vocals. Cool stuff. Idle Race Man, Jeff Lynne joins The Move. So Move is kind of a bridge the gap between, it says here, Move bridge gap between pop and progress. So it's kind of a pop and progressive rock type of band, which is cool. I really love everything I heard on that Greatest Hits album. I really do. This is good. I love it. I love it, love it. So that's Looking On by The Move. And again, Gene will send me that first disc, but in the meantime I can listen to the second one with some outtakes. And the second one she sent, and again, similar packaging. This is Shazam by The Move. Love that cover. So again, you've got disc 1, again, original album remastered. You got bonus tracks. There's a lot of bonus tracks on this one. Shazam outtakes and BBC sessions. A lot of BBC sessions. A lot of stuff on here. A lot of stuff. It's just chock full. This is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Similar packaging. I would imagine this would be a poster. Yep. Cool poster. Rick Price, new member of The Move. Quiet Life of Bevan. So I've got a lot of reading on this wonderful band. I love discovering new bands. I really do. I mean, this is not a new band per se, but new to me. Again, this one does have both CDs in it. Then we have the booklet here. Didn't the Who do something like that? Planning a U.S. tour. Cool stuff. Awesome. Thank you so much, Gene. This just blows me away, the generosity of people. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So 2 wonderful CDs from Gene Gauthier. And again, if I'm butchering your last name, please let me know. All based on this Greatest Hits album that I found a couple of days ago. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, again, thank you so much. I'll be keeping that note for sure. The Kinks, an amazing, amazing band. Formed in 1963, part of the British Beat, by brothers Ray and Dave Davies. One of the most influential bands of the 60s as well. Part of the British Invasion. Their biggest hit, You Really Got Me, was an international hit all over the world. Ray Davies on rhythm guitar, lead vocals, and keyboards. Dave Davies on lead guitar and vocals. He's got wonderful vocals as well. Very underrated guitarist also. They've had 5 top 10 singles in the US, 9 of the albums in the top 40 in the UK, 17 top 20 singles, and 5 top 10 albums in the US. 50 million albums sold worldwide. Also inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2005. So just really, really good stuff. So from 1964, and this isn't the original album. This is the 50th anniversary of this one. This is their debut album, simply titled The Kinks. Really well done remastering on this one. And it sounds so good on 180 gram vinyl. Clean, just that raw 60s sound that you love. You've got Chuck Berry's Beautiful Delilah on here. You've got Bo Diddley's Cadillac. You got Stop Your Sobbin', So Mystifying. What else is on here? Just Can't Go to Sleep, Long Tall Shorty. I Took My Baby Home, I'm a Lover, Not a Fighter. Bald-Headed Woman, Revenge. I've been driving on Bald Mountain. Stop Your Sobbin'. Got Love If You Want It. So just cool album. Great debut album. Happy to find it. Again, the 50th anniversary of this wonderful album. And it was the start of great things to come, for sure. And again, right off, just before I get into everything, I don't have all their studio albums. I only have a few of their studio albums. But I've got some cool ones. So I've got 2 copies of this one. The Kinks are the Village Green Preservation Society. I have both a vinyl copy. This is on PYE Records. And I also have the remastered hard-shelled CD copy, which includes not only the remastered stereo album done in 2018 with a ton of bonus tracks on this one. You've also got the mono album with, again, even more bonus tracks on this one. So just classic stuff. And there's a great photo of these guys here. So 1968 release, 6th studio album, and one of their best in my opinion. You got Starstruck, Picture Book, the title track. Do you remember? I can't read my writing here. Do you remember Walter? And ranked 384 of the top 500 albums of all time. Village Green Preservation Society. Album cover, or the album version sounds great as well. But next, you've got 1973's Preservation Act 1. There's a Preservation Act 2, which I don't have, which I want to find. This is on the RCA Victor label. Another great album. The 12th album by the band, a concept album as well. And some really good stuff on here. Again, some of their early albums were concept albums. Love that photo also. But you got Morning Song, Daylight, Sweet Lady Genevieve. There's a Change in the Weather. Where Are They Now? One of the Survivors. And then you have Cricket, Money and Corruption, I'm Your Man. Here Comes Flash, Sitting in the Midday Sun, and Demolition. Great album. Great, great album. So that is 1973. Then you have 1975's Schoolboys in Disgrace. I love that cover as well. This is again on the RCA label. Sorry. Another concept album and their 15th studio album. One of the last of their theatrical concept albums, but it's rooted in 50s rock and roll, doo-wop type of thing. You got I'm a Disgrace, No More Looking Back, and again, the great cover on there. It's basically about a naughty schoolboy who get into trouble by the headmaster, and then the character turned into this bitter and hard-edged person. But yeah, it's a great album. It sounds really good. I was listening to it last night. It sounds so good. And then they get back into more rock with Sleepwalker. Another cool cover. This is on the Arista label. So Sleepwalker is the 16th studio album. Straight ahead rock and roll, as I said. You got the title track Sleepwalker, Jukebox Man, Life Goes On, another great album. Jukebox Music, sorry. Sleepless Night, Stormy Sky, Full Moon, again, Life Goes On. Just great stuff in Sleepwalker. Really good album. I really like that one. As well as this one here. You got Low Budget. Again, on the Arista label. Low Budget is their 18th studio album. More of an arena rock type of album. There's 5 singles off of this one. Wish I Could Fly Like Superman. A Gallon of Gas. Catch Me Now I'm Falling. Moving Pictures and Pressure. Good stuff in Sleepwalker. And finally, this is the last studio album I have of these guys. Give the people what they want. This is their 19th studio album. It's also on the Arista label. You've got Around the Dial, Give the People What They Want, Killer's Eyes, Predictable, Added Up, Destroyer, Yo-Yo, Back to Front, Art Lover, a little bit of Abuse and Better Things, produced by Mr. Ray Davies. Yeah, great stuff. So the Kinks, again, I've got to get more of their studio albums. You don't see a lot of them in the wild, but it'd be cool to have all their albums. So thank you, Glenn and Larry, for doing that top 20 songs. I think it was really good. And I just said I thought I'd follow up with showing some studio albums that I have of them. Again, thank you so much, Gene, for sending me these amazing Move CDs. I really love them. I think I'm going to really enjoy them, and have to find more of their stuff. So anyway, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.